Hi Ruth, thanks for sending in your video. My name's Andy Pope with All of It. I'm going to be your swing instructor today. Let's go ahead and get in there. It looks like you're got a face on here with a driver, and there's a lot of things I like. I like where the ball position's at. I like your setup. I like where your grip is. Your left hand looks to be right on top of the club as it should. I notice here I'd like to see your hands just in a little bit more, a little bit further forward, more of an in an impact position. They seem to be. If you notice, I'm going to draw a line here right down where your hands are. And if I drew a straight line down, your hands are a little bit behind the ball, okay, which is fine. But I'd like to see your hands just a little bit further forward. I'm going to go ahead and roll the tape. You do a great job here of loading up on your right side. You can see how you do a really good job of shifting your weight from your front foot to your back foot, almost as if you had a big post here that you were loading up on. I like to see that. As you come on down, your swing, your arms are very compact. My arms in my swing are very compact as well, so there's not much extension in there. I would like to see just a little bit more extension. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. But I want to bring to your attention here at impact, right there, you can see that your hands are actually a little bit behind the ball at impact, and if there was anything I'd like to see you try to work on is I'd like to see your hands just get a little bit in front of the ball at impact. I know with a driver we're trying to swing up on it a little bit, so it's askewed just a touch, but I'd like to try to get your hands on top of that. I've put in here on a side-by-side now with Sandra Gall, one of the best ball strikers on the LPGA. And if you notice what I'm talking about here, I'm going to put your tape back to the beginning, is just at the address, okay? I'm going to draw a line kind of down. It looks like your arm goes here and kind of in here, where look at her left arm kind of runs down the shaft as one piece. Her hands are really engaged, kind of what I was saying. Her right hand is very close to that left knee. Her hands are already engaged to hit it. And then what I'm going to show you here then is down here again at impact, how your hands are a little bit behind the ball. Let's see what happens here when we roll the tape on Sandra Gall's. You can see she loads up, and let me bring it back a couple. So here she is at impact, coming down, and you notice her hands are way in front of the club, still in front of the club, and as she gets to hit the ball, her hands are right on top of the club. If you'll notice your hands are a little bit behind, but that's okay because that's where you started from. Okay, so if you started with your hands forward, I'd like to see you return them there. Since your hands aren't forward, you return them to the same spot, and that's why I think you're able to hit such nice shots. But I think if you were able to move your hands forward a little bit, it would give you a little bit more of that extension, and that'll allow you to maybe gain a little bit more distance and hit the ball a little bit more consistently, which is always a good thing. If I go back to the beginning of your swing here, Ruth, I'm just going to make a point. One of the easiest ways to really get some extension in our swing is with that left arm. If your left arm is a little bit straighter, you're going to be able to extend it out almost as if you were swinging like a baseball bat. So maybe on a couple practice swings when you go to the range, swing, like a baseball bat, like you're swinging out and you're creating, some length in your swing. That way, when you're getting a little short and tight on some swings out there, you want to be able to make some room for your swing and create a little bit of leverage. And that'll help you to hit it a little bit further, make more consistent contact, and hopefully get you to score better. But other than that, Ruth, I think you have a really good move. You have a great ball position at address. It looks like you're in a very solid position. As you rotate back, your body shifts, the weight shifts very, very well. I wouldn't change a thing there. But just like I said, I would like to just see just a little bit more extension. And if you can, try to get those hands just a little bit further forward, and that'll help to create a little bit more power and consistency off the tee.